Hi there, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to share with you how I use rosemary in 3 different ways to grow my daughter's hair. This was her hair was falling off and it wasn't even, so we had to start it all over. And she was 1 year old, and this is her at 4 years old. Look at that length. So in this video I'm going to share with you 3 ways that you can use rosemary on your hair that it would help support hair growth. So you can decide to use dry or fresh, but in this video we are going to use both. So stick around. And also, if you're interested in knowing how to make your leave-in conditioning spray that you can use to support hair growth, the link is in the description, so check it out. That's what I use, and that's what I use for my daughters too. So let's get started. The first method is rosemary water. So first you put water in a pot and put it on your stove on low heat, allow it to heat up, and then you put in rosemary leaves. Here I'm using the fresh one. You can use the dry one if you don't have the fresh one as well. Allow it to simmer on a low heat for like 15 to 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, I did turn off my stove and allow it to cool down. So while waiting for it to cool down, let's move on to how to make rosemary oil. So first, I will measure out 3 tablespoons of dry rosemary leaves. So in this recipe, you don't need preservative. So that's why we are using dried rosemary. So I put it in a mason jar or any glass container that you have. Next, we are going to measure 2 cups of olive oil and we'll add it to the mason jar. So in this recipe, we are going to use this to make both the oil and the butter. So stay tuned. Liking the video so far, please give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. So here we are going to use double boiler method. So I have my water and I'm going to put it on the stove. Put it on a low heat. Allow it to heat up a little bit. Then I put in the mason jar that has olive oil and the rosemary leaves into the boiling water. So here our rosemary water has cooled down a little bit. It's time to strain the water. So here we are straining the rosemary water, and I think the water was a little bit hot. I did it on purpose because I wanted the rosemary to go into the jar to infuse a lot more. So when you leave it in the pot or in a mason jar overnight, you're going to see the difference, and you're going to see that the water will become thicker compared to straining it on the first day and throwing the rosemary leaves away. Moving on, here I'm checking the rosemary oil that is being infused in the boiling water. So this is supposed to be left in the boiling water for like 25 to 30 minutes. So at this point it was time. I turn off the stove and I'm taking it out and allowing it to cool down so that we can use it for both the rosemary oil and butter. So once again, I'm gonna leave this overnight. So together these two are gonna spend the night. So this was the next day. So it's time to strain both the rosemary water and the oil, but first we're starting with the rosemary water. And if you are wondering what are the benefits of rosemary water, number 1, it improves hair growth. Number 2, increase shine. Number 3, it soothes scalp issue. and number 4, it reduces frizz. So this was how the water turned out. It was well infused and I liked it. So here I'm turning it into a spray bottle for easy use. And stick around, I'm going to share with you how I use this on my daughter's hair, and I use it too as well. So next we are going to move on to straining the oil. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for your continued support. To strain the oil, I had to mix it up so that it can flow well, and also rosemary oil can stimulate hair growth by improving blood circulation to the scalp. This helps hair follicles receive more oxygen and nutrients, which can lead to healthier hair. So it's not just boosting hair growth, it can also lead to healthier hair. So after straining the oil, I put half of it into a container. So that's how you make rosemary oil. So the remaining, I'm gonna use it to make rosemary butter. So another benefit of rosemary is that it prevents hair loss. Rosemary oil anti-inflammatory properties can help prevent hair loss caused by inflammation of the scalp and hair follicles. So we have rosemary water ready and rosemary oil, and the one in the cup is for rosemary butter. So to make the butter, first we have mango butter and shea butter. Next we have our measuring utensils. And a mixing bowl. First, we are going to use shea butter. Shea butter seals moisture into the hair, increase shine, and reduce frizz. It's also rich in vitamins A and E to nourish and protect the hair. Shea butter locks moisture into your hair. It protects your hair and scalp from UV damage. It soothes an irritated scalp. It protects against heat. It smooths down frizz and flyaways. Shea butter is full of fatty acids and vitamins which help to hydrate your hair. Next is mango butter. Mango butter works as an effective scalp conditioner that seals in moisture and reduces breakage and hair loss by strengthening hair follicles. It protects hair from drying, thereby controlling frizz and boosting volume to keep it looking and feeling soft, lush, and lustrous. Mango butter stimulates the growth of thicker, longer, and stronger hair. It contains vitamins A, C, and E. It softens hair without leaving a greasy or sticky residue. So we have 2 tablespoons of mango butter and 2 tablespoons of shea butter and 1 cup of rosemary oil. So to melt the butter, I'm going to use double boiler method and boil water, then put the mango butter and shea butter into the water for it to melt. After the melting process is completed, you take it out of the stove. Here we have mango butter melted and shea butter and also rosemary oil. So let's make rosemary butter. So first you put in rosemary oil into the bowl. You add in shea butter and also mango butter, both melted, and mix it up. I did pour in everything off camera, and this was the final mix. And here you put a plastic wrap on top and put your oil mixture into the freezer and let it freeze up a little bit. So after like 30 minutes in the freezer, you bring it out and it will be like this, not so hard, still soft. And then you use your electric mixer and mix it up. So at this point, I put down the electric mixer to scrape the side and I continue mixing. Here we are going to add vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil acts as an antioxidant. So we are adding 1 teaspoon of vitamin E oil. Mix that in and that's it. You're done. So we are going to put it in a container. I just decided to pipe it. So this rosemary butter is very healthy for your hair and it will definitely boost hair growth. So I'm piping it, and also it smells amazing. With the combination of mango butter and shea butter, it's wonderful for hair. So there you have it, how to make your rosemary butter at home, and it's natural and healthy, no preservative required. So here we have our rosemary butter, rosemary oil, and rosemary water. Stay tuned and see how we apply this on our hair. Before that, I would like to remind you once again about the leave-in conditioning spray in the description box below, and also in the pinned comment. Please check it out. So here is my daughter's hair. I'm applying the rosemary water on freshly washed hair, and I usually massage her scalp to work the rosemary into her hair. After that, I go in with the rosemary oil. Rosemary oil's antibacterial and antifungal properties can help prevent dandruff and keep hair follicles clear. Also, rosemary oil can stimulate hair growth by improving blood circulation to the scalp as well. So that's why we work it into the scalp. Next, we go in with rosemary butter, and especially I use it to braid the hair or twist the hair. And the combination of mango butter and shea butter helps a whole lot, because shea butter locks moisture into the hair, protects the hair and scalp from UV damage, it protects against heat, and mango butter conditions the hair, it protects the hair from damage, it also adds shine to the hair, it softens hair without leaving a greasy or sticky residue. So the combination of mango butter and shea butter gives the rosemary butter a big boost. Liking the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Here I like to rub the butter on the hair. Once again, this is the length of her hair at 4 years old, and I use homemade natural products on her hair, and it has helped to boost her hair. And it's not just the length, it is healthy as well. So thank you so much for watching. This is the final result. Look at the thickness of our hair. I hope you like this video. Please give me a like and subscribe. Thank you. And after I was done with the hair, I put in some hair accessories. This is her rocking her hair. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye.